Here I'm going to show you how I created the animation. So start by clicking the icon in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. I created this animation using 3 different layers. In the first layer, layer 1, I drew the tree, the stationary apples, and the ladder because I wasn't going to make any adjustments to those. In the next layer, I created the little guy, and then in the third layer, I created the apple that was going to be picked. So layer 1 is the one that's going to be on the very bottom, layer 2 is in the middle, and layer 3 is on the very top. I switched layer 2 and layer 3 at various times using the up and down arrows according to whether I wanted his hand to be in front of the apple or behind the apple. Once I was done with that first frame, I was ready to start the animation. So I clicked copy in the lower right-hand corner so I could duplicate that frame, and then I just made minor adjustments throughout. To make him appear to be walking up and down the ladder, I used the position, eraser, and pencil tools. Since I was only making changes to the little guy and not the other stuff, I had to make sure that I highlighted the layer that he was in, which was layer 2. The second frame is where I made him take his first step. So I erased his right leg using the eraser tool, and then I used the pencil tool to draw in his other leg, reaching up to the next step. Next, I copied the frame again to create a third frame. I used the position tool to move the guy to where his left leg is now on the same exact step that his right one just moved to. I used the eraser tool to erase his right leg and the pencil tool to draw a new right leg that was straight. So I repeated that process over and over again until he reached the top of the ladder. Once he actually reached the apple, I moved both the little guy and the apple down the ladder in each new frame. I didn't add any audio, but I could have, by going to any frame I wanted, either using the next button, the previous button, or the little vertical slider down in the timeline on the bottom left, and then going up to the top and clicking audio. Then I just hit record to record a track, hit the little red button to start my recording, hit stop when I'm done, and then I can play it back to hear it, to see if I like it, and if I do, I just click on save. Then to add it to that clip, I just press the plus button. If I change my mind later, I press the minus button. Then to see your animation play out at any time, you just click the play button. If you click Manage up on the top toolbar, it'll allow you to either rearrange your slides or delete any of your slides. And by slides, I mean frames.